Today is day 21 of me uploading poultry content every day in the month of December. Day 21, and I want to say thank you to everyone who has been on this journey with me. I am thankful for each and every one of you for watching my videos, for liking, for commenting, the engagement. Thank you so much. So today we're looking at the content, the ingredients that make up our layer mash. That's what we're looking at today, the ingredients that make up our layer mash, and we're just going to see this looking at the back of the Layer Poultry Feed bag, the sack. So that's what we're doing today. Stick around. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Poultry with Modupe. Again, today is day 21 of me uploading poultry content every day in the month of December. So like I said, we're looking at the ingredients that make up our layer mash. So let's get to the bag, the poultry feed bag. So this is what the feed bag looks like at the back, and this is where we're going to see the ingredients. So you see the feed name, then you see you see the company, you see the feed name, and then you see the ingredients, which is what we're actually focusing on today. So they wrote that contains all or some of the following ingredients. These people are in English, contain all or some of the following ingredients. So it means that they're actually telling us that all these ingredients listed might not be there. English, it's all right. So we have maize. Maize is at the top. Maize, of course, for poultry farming, maize is actually very important. Maize is actually one of the gifts God gave mankind. If you disagree with me, please let me know in the comment section, because maize, it will feed humans, it will feed animals. So we are all in a competition with maize. Everybody, everyone. Well, so we have maize, then we have wheat also. Wheat is actually also very important. It's an important ingredient in poultry feed. Then we have offals. Another ingredient is soya cake or soya meal. Another ingredient we have here is full fat soya. So this feed company, they said this feed contains all or some of the following ingredients. All or some. Now we don't even know which one might be missing, but let's continue. So this feed also contains lysine. It also contains methionine. Then it contains calcium carbonate also. We also have bone meal. So if you're wondering that what makes up your poultry feed, what makes up a layer poultry feed, so this is everything I am listing out here. Another thing is I've mentioned that it contains bone meal / DCP / MCP, right? Then it also contains salt. Salt is also important. Then it contains vitamins or mineral premix. They also have this added. Then there's also this next one is actually very important, yolk tolerance. So for broiler feed, I don't think broiler feed will have yolk tolerance. Yolk tolerance, if you check our eggs now, you're going to see the color of the yolk. It will look kind of orange, and it's actually the color is actually very vibrant. And can I even break one egg to show you? I think I'll attach the picture of what our egg yolk looks like. It's really beautiful. So it contains egg colorants. Then also it contains toxin binder. That's another ingredient in our layer feed. Then of course it contains some enzymes, which of course they will not list the names here, but it contains some enzymes. So these are the ingredients that makes up our layer mash. So for people who meal their feed themselves, they are going to have some or all of these ingredients in their feed to make it very good for the bird, so that they can produce at optimum. So if you mix your feed yourself, I've never had to meal feed myself, but if you meal your feed yourself, please let us know what else you have in your feed that isn't here. Yeah, we are all just trying to learn together. So I don't meal my feed, but if you meal your feed, so let us know what you mix in yours and what you added or what you don't have added in yours. So another thing is, rather than just look through the ingredients alone, let us see the nutrients analysis. If you have not subscribed to my channel at this point, now is the time to do so. Please like, please share, please comment. Let's all just learn together. The nutrient analysis of your feed is so important also. So let's go down again, because all this information is contained in your bag of feed. So the nutrient analysis is protein is 16.5% minimum. That should be the minimum. And of course, for your layer feed to be great, the minimum percentage of protein it should have is 16%. So it can be more than that, but it shouldn't be lesser than 15%. Then you have fat at 5% maximum. That should be the maximum. It shouldn't be more than 5%. Then you have fiber at 5% maximum also. So it means you can have your fiber at 4%. It means you can have your fiber at maybe 3.8, but it should not be more than 5%. Then calcium at 3.5% minimum. Layer birds need calcium. They need a lot of calcium. They need it for their egg formation, eggshell formation. Yeah, they need calcium. So the minimum in your layer feed should be 3.5%. Then we have phosphorus here, which is 0.45% minimum. We have the energy at 2,600 kcal per kg minimum. Yeah, so this is also the nutrient analysis. So we've seen the ingredients that make up our layer mash, and we've also seen the nutrients analysis that makes up this layer feed also. Yeah, so I think another information here will be that it is not for human consumption. Human beings should not go and eat this. So then of course keep away from children and use within 90 days of manufacture. So the manufacture date is always written on each bag of feed. Yeah, the manufacture date is always written there. So if the feed is produced on the 20th of December 2024, it means that by 19th of February 2025, or no, is it February or March? Of March 2025, it is no longer safe to feed your birds with it. Yeah, so that's about all the information. The ingredients contained in your layer mash, and also the nutrients analysis. That's about it for today. Thank you for watching, and now you know the ingredients contained in each bag of layer feed, and also you know the nutritional analysis in each bag of our layer feed. So we see on another video on day 25. No. So we see on day 22. Thank you for sticking around, and bye bye from my birds and I.